I'm Madeline Serna-Marmon, and I'm the Associate Superintendent for Equity, Instruction, Innovation, and Support.
Good evening, I'm Tanya Campas, and I'm the Director of Equity Engagement.
Tonight we have our Superintendent, Raquel Reedy, is here.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. This is very important, and I appreciate you coming and putting together your time and help us come up with the best plans and ideas. We just can't do it alone, and the fact that you're here is wonderful. Thank you.
And we have several of our board members here tonight. We have Dr. David Piercy. We have Ms. Candelaria Patterson. Good evening. Ms. Peggy Mueller-Aragon. Hello. And Ms. Barbara Peterson. Thank you so much. We'll start with our Cibola High School update.
So I feel weird sitting down and want to make sure that you can see me because I'm really tall. And
Can everybody hear?
can you hear me?
Nope. Could you please use the mic?
Use the mic?
Yes.
Usually people tell me I talk too loud. So. Good evening. I need to tell you how honored I am to be here tonight. And I appreciate the time and effort that you are spending with us to help us learn. We're here to hear from you about how we can create some positive motion forward from some horrible things that happen. And I am very excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that our voices are all going to be heard. Your voice is incredibly important. We have spent some time talking with some of the teachers and students to get their opinions because we know that there needs to be some cultural competence training. We know that we need to also look at some of our curriculum. And Dr. Sona Marmal is going to talk a little bit more about that, but we spent some time hearing from our students and some of our teachers. I went to a meeting of some teacher representatives and I asked them what they want to learn more about. They want to learn more about the native cultures in New Mexico. They want to learn more about the cultures of their students. They also want to learn more about how to have conversations in their classroom so that it is respectful. That made me very happy. It made me happy that they are anxious and eager to learn more about who sits in their classroom, because our goal is, as we move forward, for every student to feel welcome, to feel like they belong, and to feel accepted for who they are. So that's exciting. We also met with students and talked to students about what they want to learn. Students express that they're interested in having a wider variety of classes. They're interested in more language options. They want to make sure that teachers teach multiculturalism in their classes, language classes, English classes, history classes, and are properly trained to do so. This is out of the mouths of our babes. This is good information, and we know we're going to hear more from them. And so that is exciting to continue that motion forward so that we can hear these voices as we plan what our next steps are going to be, because we want to be very careful, we want to be very specific, and we want to do the right thing. We also know, as we work with adolescents at Cibola High School, that when we talk about differences of opinions, differences in who we are, it brings about a little bit of angst. And sometimes that comes out in the form of harassment or bullying or those kinds of things. So Principal Meyer is really taking the right step forward by having an assembly that addresses those to set a tone for some of these kinds of things that will be coming up. And so I'm going to ask her to talk a little bit more about that.
Good evening. It's good to see everyone here, and it's my honor to be here tonight. I wanted to talk specifically about, I think, one of the very best things that we're doing at Cibola, the Safe Teen Assembly. So just to give a little bit of background, Safe Teen New Mexico goes out to all of the high schools pretty much once a year. And they bring forward topics that can be discussed to keep our kids safe. So things like distracted driving or substance abuse, alcohol, opioids, things of that nature. And the focus of our assembly that we are planning with our students now is around harassment, around bullying, the definitions for those, what they are, what they aren't, and also deals with bystanders. And 85% of individuals in a bullying situation are bystanders. And so part of the assembly will focus on bystander advocacy, empowerment, and also their protection. So there'll be a host of strategies that will also be shared with the student body and with the faculty. And Safety New Mexico is partnered with Bernalillo County. And so they come out to the school, they do great work. It is facilitated from an outside facilitator. And it brings forward students. We have 15 students from different backgrounds, and they have varying involvement at the school in different clubs, organizations, and different extracurricular activities. And so the students really are facilitated to plan this assembly, and the students really have leadership in the assembly itself. We've called together the student body in two different portions. We have 1,900 students at Cibola, so it's quite a huge crowd. So we split them into two, and we do two assemblies on the same day. I'm really proud of the students, because the students have worked really hard to put together something that, you know, we are taking a strong stand at Cibola, and really in any high school, or really across our nation, and that is what to do when there are situations of harassment, different varying forms of discrimination, and when there is bystanders, and what you can do to empower yourself. But really, the students are also looking and trying to focus on the other angle, and that's love, acceptance, and what students can do to help each other during difficult times, and how they can empower each other, and how they can stand by each other safely, but also to make the students feel comfortable and feel like they can share and they can talk and they have people at their side. So it's really students to students and students to staff talking about these important issues. And I think when something hurtful happens, really one of the side effects of it is the hurt and the feelings and the sense of divisiveness potentially. And so we're proud of this work because it brings the students and the faculty together for healing and for unification. So I'm really excited about this opportunity. We're really happy to be working with Safety, and we think it's one of our best initiatives in helping us to move forward with both feet on the ground. And so it's an exciting opportunity for our school and for our students. And we're hoping that it could be replicated at other schools potentially. So thank you all for being here tonight. I look forward to hearing from you as we move forward and try to endeavor upon initiatives that will help us all with cultural awareness and understanding. Thank you very much.